No matter how improbable an assertion is, if it is made with enough assurance it has an effect. Good or ill, life is life, you only realize that when you have to risk it. To forget is the secret of eternal youth. One grows old only through memory. There's much too little forgetting. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. It was a melancholy secret that reality can arouse desires but never satisfy them. Keep things at arm's length. If you let anything come too near, you want to hold on to it. And there is nothing a man can hold on to. We have so much to say, and we shall never say it. Someone said to me once that a cigarette at the right moment is better than all the ideals in the world. Never do anything complicated when something simple will serve as well. It's one of the most important secrets of living. The idea of authority, which they represented, was associated in our minds with a greater insight and a more humane wisdom. It's no shame to be born stupid, only to die stupid. I've not much interest in the important things of life. Only in the beautiful things. Just this lilac here makes me happy. The more primitive a man is, the better he believes himself to be. There was too little solid ground under one's feet. The death of one man is a just death, the death of 2 millions is a statistic. No soldier outlives 1,000 chances, but every soldier believes in chance and trusts his luck. The things men did or felt they had to do. Nothing is the mirror in which you see the world. Love should not be polluted with friendship. We have our dreams because without them we could not bear the truth. No matter how improbable an assertion is, if it is made with enough assurance it has an effect. But probably that's the way of the world. When we have finally learned something, we're too old to apply it, and so it goes, wave after wave, generation after generation. No one learns anything at all from anyone else. Human beings are a much worse poison than schnapps or tobacco. I always thought everyone was against war until I found out there are those who are all for it, especially those who do not have to go there. Love is not a businessman who wants to see a return on his investments, and imagination needs only a few nails on which to hang its veil. Whether they are of gold, tin, or covered with rust makes no difference to it. Wherever it gets caught, it is caught. It's only terrible to have nothing to wait for. With blinded eyes I stared at the sky, this gray, endless sky of a crazy God, who had made life and death for his amusement. We want to live at any price, so we cannot burden ourselves with feelings which, though they might be ornamental enough in peacetime, would be out of place here. What comfort there is in the skin of someone you love. A man has to have something he can put faith in. One is sad when one thinks about life, cynical when one sees what people make of it. That is the remarkable thing about drinking, it brings people together so quickly, but between night and morning it sets an interval again of years. Sometimes I used to think that one day I should wake up, and all that had been would be over. Forgotten, sunk, drowned. Nothing was sure, not even memory. Courage is the fairest adornment of youth. The idea of authority, which they represented, was associated in our minds with a greater insight and a more humane wisdom. The best way to lose a woman was to show her a kind of life that one could offer her for only a few days. Then when I am sad and understand nothing anymore, I say to myself that it's better to die while you still want to live, than to die and want to die. Light doesn't shine in the light, it shines in the dark. My rage outweighs my shame, as always happens when one is really ashamed and knows he ought to be. I want to think, and at the same time that's the last thing in the world I want to do.